never gonna put this back. I've decided to install Genshin on mobile. I want to play. It's a good game. This game is really good. I will warn you though, depending on the type... Fuck off. Depending on the type of mobile device you have, you will either have to delete everything and Genshin will be the only thing on your phone, because my god, this game takes a lot of storage. Or your phone is going to turn into a goddamn volcano. Oh yeah, in between episodes I may have leveled up my Arlecchino, so she no longer does shit damage. She's honestly almost fully built. I'm on iPhone, don't worry. Alright. I'm just saying, I once tried Genshin on mobile, and I was on a goddamn iPad. And it was like... I'm surprised that I didn't damage any of the software from it being that hot. So yeah, just saying. Yeah, no, my Arlecchino is almost fully built. I just need to level up artifacts and then get the talents up. I did have to sacrifice my Hu Tao. Yeah. It's also, I don't think the graphics are going to be as good. They're not going to be like doo-doo dog water, but just don't expect it to be as good as it normally is here. I'm just saying. But hey, if you really want to play it, go ahead. It is a good game. It kind of got that feeling like Minecraft, where you can just kind of do what you want. I mean, sure, there are some restrictions.
Thank you for coming.
Like, you have to get to a certain level to play co-op, and you have to get to a certain level to get your characters to a certain level. Once you finish that gap, you can really just do a lot of different things. Yeah. Really? A 3 off, really? You serious? But yeah, no, this is the Arlecchino team that I made, and, I think this is my new strongest team. I don't know, maybe my Navia team could beat this? Maybe. That's a hard maybe. Because this Arlecchino team goes hard and crazy. For this stream, I do kind of want to teach you what some of the characters do. You already know this guy. This guy is the cornerstone of like all my teams, the shield dude. This guy, he's a 4-star, so he's pretty easy to get, but the whole community calls him a 6-star because this man is overpowered. You put his ult down, it puts a ring down that heals you and gives you a damage boost. And it can basically double your damage. This person, her ult, basically, at high enough levels, it makes it so that certain enemies can't move, and it also applies a status effect to all enemies to where it halves their defense. And then Arlecchino, you do your ability, puts a mark on somebody, you wait 5 seconds, then you cleanse that mark, and then your HP turns red. The more, like that little red bar, the higher that red bar is, the more damage you do, and then your ultimate clears that bar and it heals you. That is pretty much the cliff notes of what the characters in this team do. So I have 2 buffers with the main attacker. Let's see how this goes. Put on the mark, get the shield up. put down the ring buff, put down this, cleanse the mark, and go crazy. And he's dead. Kinda. The tutorial, it doesn't really teach you about, it just teaches you like the basic movements like jumping, climbing, running. It doesn't teach you about like leveling up your characters, weapons, artifacts, constellations, talents. So I can teach you that if you want. It's not that hard to understand. Here, I'll use this guy for an example. So when you get a character, they'll start at level 1, and then you can get them from level 1 to level 20 in the first ascension, and then you use these books plus Mora, which is money, to get them to the next level. Once they reach level 20, then you have to ascend them. And to ascend them, you have to gather these materials, and this required 20k money. 20k is not a lot in this game. So then you ascend them, and then you're able to get to from 20 to 40, and then you do the book thing, and then you just keep doing that, and it takes more and more rewards. And you also need a certain adventure rank to get past each of the ascensions. So yeah. And then weapons. Weapons, you start at, again, level 1, and it does do the same, like, ascend thing. These are, like, the ascension things. And then, what weapon is this? I don't know if I want to ascend that. I'll do it on this. So then you'll do this, and then you'll grab these materials. You can also use other weapons, but I would advise to not, because you might need these later. So just use these to level up your weapon, and then you can use the ascension things. Refinement is... yeah, it's a big game. It's a very fucking big game. Refinement, you get copies of the same weapon, and it makes the special effect bigger. Artifacts are you go to... Artifacts are you go to domains, and then you spend resin to get these, and these have main stats and 4 off stats, and then you level up your artifacts. If you have 2 artifacts of the same set, you get a set bonus, and if you have 4 artifacts of the same set, then you get a set bonus on that. There is a recommended thing, so this can help you if you don't know what the hell to put on your character. Constellation is basically if you get the same character multiple times, it makes them stronger and stronger and stronger. Talents is just to level up your normal attack damage, your skill scaling, your ultimate scaling, and then you also get passives as you level up your main character. That's the in and outs of building your character. And you can build your character however you want. You could use almost any character. No, you can use any character in this game as pretty much anything. There's very few characters where you can't make them be a DPS or a support in some way. So, yeah, you're very free to do what you want in this game. And then, looks like they're making sure my phone doesn't explode. Thanks, Genshin. Making sure your phone doesn't explode? Okay. The only thing that this game might annoy you with is, if you go into your talents, there's a lot of reading. So, if you want to take this game somewhat seriously and you want to know what your characters do, you're gonna have to be good at skimming through things and knowing what the hell is important to read and what is not. I mean, if you really just want the absolute base cliff notes, you can just go to this. You can just go to this if you want, like, just the absolute basic stuff. So, yeah. And if you really want me to sum it up for you, I know what every character does, so I could just sum it up for you. But yeah, in this stream, I want to show you what characters do so that you can learn who's your favorite. So, let me make another team real quick that I know is pretty good. By the way, all of the characters, besides the water dude and the dude who
it has to be me?
has... Okay. Everybody who has a... Everybody... please stop talking. Everybody here is a 5. Everybody with a gold background / orange background is a 5-star, which are pretty. They're not that hard to get. If you have your sights set on one specifically, it's pretty easy to get. But if you want like a broad amount of them, like I do, you're gonna have to play for a while. But yeah, the only free 5-star you get is this one, which is your main character. All the ones with purple backgrounds are 4 stars, which are pretty easy to get. This one you're not gonna get. This is a PlayStation exclusive, but don't worry, they suck absolute ass. You're not missing anything. They're the worst character in the whole game. So yeah, just letting you know. Okay, what is he texting me?
If you'd like to see Liyue's telescopes, I have a few references.
Okay. Hang on. Actually, I don't want to do that on stream. Okay, I'll do it later. So this person is very good. They are one of the best characters in the game. So your ability puts an eye on you, and this is applied to even if you switch, and if you're in co-op, this eye is put on everybody. And what this eye does is that when you damage somebody, it does a coordinated attack with you that applies electro to an opponent. And then your ultimate makes you do a shit ton of damage, makes you do electric with your attacks, and also generates ult charge for your entire team. So yeah. So this person is very good. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that when you have the eye on, all of your entire team's ultimates get a damage buff based on how much energy they cost. So energy is like the charge up amount. So this guy, for his meteor, costs 40, so that's like the minimum. This guy costs 60, and this guy costs 40. So they get a damage buff based on how much they have. This guy, if you charge up your bow long enough, you get a secondary charge, and the secondary charge does those, which are homing missiles. If your ability throws down a grenade, enemies are confused while in this ring, and you get 3 of these orbs. These orbs instantly charge your bow to the level 2. And then your ultimate spawns 1 giant massive arrow that splits into 4 small arrows that split into 6 smaller arrows. And then this guy's one of my favorites. So, your ability lets you fly. You press jump to go down, or you press jump to go up. And when you're in the air, you do more damage. And if you absorb elements, you get buffs. And then when you attack people, you get this little like ring notification, and if you have that ring notification pop up and you dash, 4 small homing missiles come out. And yeah, he's very good for evading attacks. And then his ultimate, he stomps a vortex into your face and does a shit ton of damage. So now that you know what everyone does, I can. This is the training dummy, by the way, for this game. This is this game's equivalent of a training dummy, even though it kind of sucks ass. But whatever. So now I can show you what the people do.
Stabilize. Illusion shattered. I'm ready. The wind rises.
So there's a ring notification.
I'll uproot you. And shroud.
Oh, never mind.
This is order.
I misinterpreted what the bow did. The bow guy did for his ultimate. Never mind. It's even more broken than I thought. He fires 6 big arrows that split into smaller arrows that split into smaller arrows. Yeah. So this guy I messed up on. He shoots 6 big arrows that split into like 4 small arrows of each, and then split into 6 smaller arrows of each of the 4. So yeah. Also, this is this guy's ultimate.
Cry loudly.
Yeah, that does a good amount of damage.
Evil shall be dispersed.
So this guy No, not this guy. This guy is my favorite character in the whole game. Just because he has my favorite color, cyan, and he's also pretty cool. Yeah, I love the little lazy mouth. So, his ability, you just dash, and you get 2 of them. His ultimate, you put on a mask, and it slowly drains your HP, but you get to jump really high so you can spam your plunge attack, and it does a big AoE. This guy, you can either tap or hold your skill. The tap one just sucks in enemies, and then you press your plunge attack to plunge downwards and also suck in enemies again, and then you can hold it to suck in better, and then you can go back down. And let's say you swirl fire with this ability. It gives your entire team a fire damage bonus. And then your ultimate makes this giant field that also absorbs elements and also gives a further damage bonus to the element that it absorbs. This guy puts down this ring. Any enemy that's hit within this ring will be hit again for an additional attack. It does more damage if the enemy is below 50% HP. It also works like the Lifeweaver's Flower, so you could use it to dodge, or you can spam your splunge attacks. Your ultimate, you bitch backhand slap the fuck out of somebody, and then if you have your flower down, a bunch of explosions happen within this little ring. And yeah. He's pretty good for like having like a sub DPS. I'll say he's pretty good for that.
Let me try my stabilize.
Coming to be. Disappear. Here. Worthless. Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud. Moments of birth.
Gather. I will have order.
Okay, let me move on to the next set. You're fine, you're good.
I'll scout ahead.
I'm trying to bring people who somewhat work together. Okay, so this person relies on normal damage, so not elemental damage, but physical damage. Your ability does this and puts a stack on an enemy, and if you have 2 stacks, then you can hold the ability, and it explodes that stack, dealing a lot of damage. Your ultimate puts a little sword on your back, and the more times you hit somebody when that sword is there, the more stacks the sword gains, and then the sword explodes into a giant nuke of damage. This person, you press your ability, you go up into the air, and you can press it again and again up to 3 times, and then you press your attack button, and then you swoop on somebody. And when you do that, you get a damage increase on your plunging attacks. Then your ultimate makes it so that your entire team can jump high enough to spam your plunging attacks like the mask guy did before, and it also heals you. This person can spawn 3 totems, and if the totems are close enough to each other, they level each other up, giving it more damage. Your ultimate deletes all your totems, gives your cooldown back to all your totems, and then summons a giant lightning bolt equal to the amount of totems that you have. So, yeah.
Let me try my solidify.
Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
Yeah! Skyward!
Make way for the... Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
Stabilize.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Rack and ruin.
This will do!
Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Oh yeah, if you switch off this character, then your sword automatically detonates. Forgot to mention that, yeah. If you switch off the Ice Lady, then with your sword on your back, your sword automatically detonates. Alright, you're pretty good. You can come and you
Let
can
the
come.
wind lead.
So, this guy has one of what I'd say is one of the more funner alts. So his ability, you just kind of dash forward, but it does something different if you're in your ultimate. If you're in your ultimate, you get these big ass glove like claw things, and a circle will appear on your screen. You have like a second or something to click your ability while that circle's up. If you successfully do it, then these 3 spike things appear, and every time that you successfully hit the circle in time, it extends your ultimate's duration and makes you do more damage in your ultimate exponentially. And you can make your ultimate last a maximum of 18 seconds. The normal time, if you don't hit any of the circles, is like 10. So yeah, he's pretty good. This person, if you hold down your ability, you can suck people up, and then you can launch them in the air, like maybe like launching them off a cliff or something. Your ultimate heals your entire team and puts down a healing ring. This person puts a little orb that follows you that heals you, and then their ultimate puts a curse on the enemy, and basically gives you lifesteal by hitting the enemy with the curse on it. So yeah.
Once one solidified! Surrender! Nowhere to run!
And also, if you have your whole ultimate go for this person, the whole 18 seconds, you're most likely going to get your ultimate again before it even ends. It's pretty crazy.
Nowhere to run!
Alright, here we go. Let me just repress my shield.
Stabilized. Judgment is upon you.
So now an orb's going to appear, and I have to hit my ability while it's on the screen. And now I do more damage, and my ultimate's lasting longer. Hit it again, now I do even more damage. Now even more damage. Even more. And there we go.
Rise.
This is order.
And now I got the little orb following me.
Solidify.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix. I swear by my sword.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. We stand condemned.
Same. Who else is left? You're here. I already explained you. We can go for you. And I guess
The pleasure is all mine.
Alright. So, you've seen these two in the story quest that we did a while ago. So you might already know what they do. This person is, they're not the best character in the game. I would only really try and obtain them if you really like their character or design or playstyle. They're not really that good, but yeah. So your ability puts down this ring, and teammates within this ring get a get decreased damage taken, and also fire will it works the same thing as the flower guy's field, but with fire. And then if your cooldown is not activated, you can summon it twice. So if you put it in a really bad spot, then you can press it again to put it down a second time. Your ultimate deletes your field, and then you whip out the hands and you start punching the shit out of people. But it's more like Doomfist punching, because it doesn't really do that much. Yeah. This person has two forms. The first one, if you use your ability, you spawn these 3 minions that attack for you. You can go into your other form by using your charge attack, and we'll summon this thing. This thing heals you. And then your ultimate, basically, whenever any of your team gets healed or takes damage, you gain fanfare stacks, and you can have a maximum of 300 fanfare stacks. And for each fanfare stack you have a damage boost. So this character is pretty goddamn powerful at maximum fanfare. This person, your ability does that, and if it hits an enemy, it'll spawn 3 orbs. I'll explain the orbs. So his main thing is his charge attack. You slowly charge up a Kamehameha like water hydro beam, and if there are orbs nearby, then it makes the charge up time way faster. Your ultimate does a good amount of damage and spawns 6 of the mini orbs. And yeah, and when you charge up for your beam / when you're firing your beam, you take damage, but when you collect an orb, you heal yourself. So yeah. So Nubalet and Farina are a very good pairing. You'll almost always get maximum fanfare stacks every time you ult.
Let me try and gather.
Ha! Shower me with praise.
Silence!
Let the world collide!
So now I activate my fanfare. Now I go Nubalet, who lowers his HP and heals himself, so we'll get a lot of fanfare from this. And yeah, so you can tell when you have maximum fanfare because you see all the bubbles around the screen. When the screen like pulsates purple for a little bit, that lets you know that you reached maximum fanfare. So there's a visualizer indicator. All right, I'll put you on because you're pretty good with this person. And then, is there anyone else besides Child? No, I think it's just Child. Okay.
The Spina's on the case.
Okay. Almost through the 5 stars. So this person, you have 2 charges of your ability. You have a shotgun. So if you press it, you just fire the shotgun. If you hold it, you go into aim mode, and you also suck up crystals. So the more crystals, so you can have a maximum of 6 crystals that you can use to make your shotgun more powerful. You'll have an indicator of like shotgun shells next to your character. You get crystals by combining ground with every element other than grass and air, and it'll spawn a crystal. You pick up the crystal to get an ammo, and the more ammo you have, the more damage your shotgun does. Your ultimate makes cannon fire rain from the sky, which makes it pretty easy to get a lot of shotgun pellets. This person, his normal stance is a bow. If you shoot somebody with your bow, you'll put Riptide on them, and then if you shoot somebody who already has Riptide, then they'll pulsate 3 times with Hydro. Your ability puts you in melee form, and now you have swords, and you can apply Riptide at random with these. If you hit somebody who already has Riptide with these, they'll pulsate water, and if you kill somebody with Riptide, they'll explode and give other people nearby Riptide. Now, this is the cool part, your ultimate is different depending on what stance you're in. If you're in range stance, you'll fire a bullet from the sky, and it'll apply Riptide to all the people inside the bullet, and you'll also get refunded 20% of your ultimate. If you're in melee stance, then if anybody has, then you'll do like a sweeping attack, if anybody has Riptide that gets hit by your melee alt, they'll explode, dealing a lot of damage. So yeah, this is the only character in the game with multiple ults, which is pretty cool.
Solidify.
Shine down. Riptide.
I'm ready.
Who's next?
Over.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Illusion shattered.
Order guide.
Come on, Nadia. Focus.
Die!
Watch out!
Oh, I didn't crit. God damn it! All right, I'll try and. All right, here's the sweeping one,
This is gonna hurt.
and then he explodes. That's a good amount of damage, and there we go. I don't know how she almost. She must have been a low HP from something. I don't know how she almost died. So, I'm pretty sure that's all the 5 stars that I have, unless I forgot somebody. Did I forget somebody? There's the main character who can change their element, depending on if you have the region unlocked of that element. There's also these two, but I will not be showing them in combat because they are very low level, so their damage is going to be very lackluster. This person, you can put down an orb thing, and then if you press the ability again, you TP to that orb, and you also get an electro infusion on your weapon. Although, if you put down an orb and then you use a charge attack, you explode the orb. Your ultimate is something out of pretty much every anime ever. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. This guy, you press your ability and you do this, you press it again, you do that, you press it again, you do that. And then your ultimate, you summon a phoenix that goes in a straight line and does a lot of damage to enemies who are within that line. And yeah. So, yeah, that's all the 5 stars. Now, there is all the 4 stars, but we might be here for a while if I explain all of them, so I'm just going to go over the noteworthy ones that you're going to want to keep an eye out for. And I think that's all of them.
Chivalry will never die.
So, this person, you spawn an owl dude. It's a turret, and it generates a lot of energy for other electro people. So, very good for that. Your ultimate spawns in the crow dude again, so you have more uptime for your crow. This guy is very fucking overpowered. Your ultimate, or your ability, you just do a little sword thing, then these swords appear and you get a damage reduction for them. And then your ultimate is basically when you attack somebody, Rain Sword will attack the person that you attacked, applying water to them, which is very good to set up reactions. Very, very good. This guy is very good for that. Now, obviously, there are all the characters that I do not have, which are a decent amount. Now, some of them I don't fully know how they work, but I could go over the very brief cliff notes. This person does the same teleporting thing that this person does, but you're able to switch characters mid-teleportation. This person has a gun, and they also buff explosion damage. This guy punches the shit out of people and has one big Doomfist mega lore accurate punch. This guy does some homing stuff with his bow, and his ultimate turns you into a cat-like thing that chases people around with a spotlight that does a lot of damage. This guy's a healer and also puts a shield on you. This guy can explode Dendra cores at will. This guy also TPs like the other two people and puts like a domain-like thing. This person can tether enemies together, where if you do damage to one enemy, if they're tethered to another enemy, then the damage is done to all the targeted enemies that are connected. And the ultimate puts a domain down that gives you buffs depending on what kind of elements are inside the domain. This person does a shit ton of damage if you have a lot of Dendra cores down. This person dashes around while invisible, and the ultimate does something very similar to this person, but just better. attacks really fast, and ultimate puts down like a water ring thing. This person gives a shit ton of buffs to ice people, basically. This person, the more defense you have, the more damage he does, can stack up pretty well. This person spawns down a jelly that heals you, and their ultimate makes it so that by attacking you heal your whole team. They can also walk on water when they're in their ultimate. This person gets a crap ton of attack speed. This person spawns ice tornado thing, but it's in vertical. This person does a crap shit fuck ton of range damage, but if you get overwhelmed up close, you're kind of fucked. This person is a terrorist that spawns a crap ton of bombs. This person spawns a vortex that sucks up enemies from like a different zip code away. So they're probably the best person for grouping in the game, other than this guy. And that's about all the really noteworthy people. Again, I could go over all the 4 stars, but I prefer not to be here for the next millennia. So, yeah.
The campaign begins.
And yeah, banners for characters are how you get characters. So, for example, how I got Arlecchino was by wishing on the Arlecchino banner, and then getting Arlecchino. You can only get characters if they're on their banner, although, if you lose your 50-50, so when you activate a 5-star, if you have not already lost your 50-50, then you're on 50-50, meaning that there's a 50% chance that you get the character that's on the banner, or a 50% chance that you get one of 5 characters. That could include these 3, along as another set of people. And the people that you could lose your 50-50 to, some of them are pretty good, some of them aren't, so, yeah. But once you lose a 50-50, then your next 5-star is guaranteed to be the person that's on the banner. And you do not, you keep pity between banners. So let's say, because you're guaranteed a 5-star at 90 pity, so if I was at 50 pity and the banner ended, the next banner I would still be at 50 pity. You keep your pity. So yeah, and you keep your 50-50 loss. So, yeah. And yeah, banners last 20 days, and there's phase 1 and phase 2. So this is phase 1 right now of this update, so when this ends, then phase 2 will begin with another 2 banners. Once phase 2 ends, then an update happens, and yeah, they add a new character, at least 1 new character every update, so there's a new character every 40 days. So, yeah.
Every journey has it.
And then there's this thing, which unlocks at level 20, where you can test your skills. I still have not fully beaten this thing, because it's kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie, at the higher levels. It's, yeah. And, yeah. So, you know, 40 minutes later of explaining characters. I'm surprised that I did not have any major strokes during that. Now all I need is to find an exquisite chest. Is that one that I see? Hey, it is an exquisite chest.
Gather.
There is no escape.
I have no idea what that says. I have a very hard time reading text. Oh, I did not know that about Arlecchino. I did not know that. I did not know that if you kill the person with the mark on them before the mark is ready to be exploded, it automatically explodes. I did not know that.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Yeah, ITS? What does ITS mean? Hey, you did this a few days ago. Go gold. I dare you. I literally dare you. Go gold. My heart dropped. My heart can't take that. You asshole. Go gold. Damn it. Oh, the game's installed. Oh. Alright, you'll try the game tomorrow. Alright. Cool. But yeah, let me explain it. So, you see the 58 right there? The 58 right above that green line, that's your account level. So, yeah, that needs to be level 16 or higher to play co-op. It's not that hard to get to level 16. Maybe within, like, your third day of playing. Depends. If you're, like, hooked on the game, then you'll get it, like, within the first day. But if you play it for, like, I don't know, like 3 hours a day, then you'll get it on, like, your third day or something. Somewhere close to that. It only gets hard to level up your account level when you're on my level. But yeah, I've been playing this game for like 2.5 years. Very fun game. I've actually made multiple accounts, and I swear down, this has to be a feature, even though they haven't confirmed it to be. New accounts are it's so easy to get a... You good? On new accounts, it's so easy to get a 5-star. Like, it's so easy. I've seen so many people who start the game, and within, like, their first, like, 30 wishes, they'll get a 5-star character. They'll get a legendary character. And I have 2 alt accounts on this game, and within my first, like, 20-something wishes, I got a 5-star. So, unless, like, you're really unlucky, you're gonna get a very early 5-star. Even on this account, which is my main account, I got a 5-star within my first 40 pulls. So, it has to be a feature, where if your account is a certain amount of days new, then it increases the chance of getting a 5-star character. It has to be. If it isn't, then I don't believe you. Because that's... no. I just simply don't believe you. But, yeah. Yeah. Beepity boppity boo. Beepity boppity boo. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Why not? What the f... okay. Nice, and I got an achievement for it. Let's go.
Certainly worth the extra.
Let's go. Oh yeah! There's an event going on right now where you get to play Friday Night Funkin', but with the Genshin Impact OSTs. Yeah. Right now I'm on the hardest level, and this... I haven't played this level yet, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do the hardest level. I'm gonna do... Yeah, the events ends in like, what? How many days until this event's over? 14 days. Although you have to unlock Inazuma to get this event, so you probably won't be able to play this event because it does take a while to unlock Inazuma. It's the only region that's locked behind quests. So unless you absolutely grind the fuck out of Genshin, like your life depends on, you probably won't be able to play this event.
Hello. Great.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it. I'll play the hardest level. I'll do Pro, and then I'll do the one and only King. Let's see how bad I am at this. Fuck. God damn it. Panicking. God damn it. Oh my god! Did I pass? Let's go, I passed. Okay. And now I'm doing it on the hardest difficulty. I'm gonna get conked. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my... Ah! Oh, what the f... End, please. What the f... Okay. Did I pass? Oh, hell no. This is gonna suck on the ultimate difficulty. I already feel it. there's a chunk left. Of course we're not done. Okay. And now I have to do it on the hardest difficulty. What the f... Yep, I'm cooked. Uh-huh. Yep. What the f... Okay. Uh-huh. Hey, it's the theme song of the guy that I'm playing as. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. This bass drop is gonna punt me into the ground. This ain't even the bass drop and my brain's mush. Here comes the base drop. Here comes my death. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Oh, yep, oh yeah, my brain is dying. Gonna be honest, I was expecting a little bit more, but my brain is still dying, so... Please. End my suffering. Okay. Oh no, it's Hu Tao's. No, I'm not excited for the base drop on the extreme difficulty. How am I playing all these notes with a single goddamn drum is what's surprising me. Alright. I'm not excited. I'm not excited. Well, here it comes. Oh, yeah, my brain's dead. Yep, my brain is fucking dead. Yep, here it goes. I need a mortician now. What? No. Uh-huh. Please. End my misery. Okay, well. That was horrible. Oh god, it's Nouvelettes. It's Nouvelle. Well, I know there's a big-ass bass drop in this. Not the opera. Am I gonna die? This is the beginning, and I'm already gonna say yes to that question. Oh. Oh my. Oh, okay. Yep. 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 Oh. Oh yeah. Just hit me with the base drop already so I can die faster. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm cooked. Okay. I'm not excited. I'm not. I know this is a long song. It is pretty jammy though. It's giving me some Donkey Kong vibes. Oh. Can we go back to the groovy part? Oh yeah, get me back in the groovy part. Oh yeah, we're back to Donkey Kong. think that's the best I've done. 99.10, let's fucking go! And now it's time to die! Just kind of groove past it, I guess. Oh yeah. No, I can't. Now I can't. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Get me back in the groove so at least I can die while listening to a groovy beat. Yep. Get my funeral ready. How did I hit all those? Okay. Actually, I didn't do that bad. Oh no. I'm dead. I'm dead. Goodbye. Give my eulogy. Already groovy, making me think of Rainbow Road. Oh. Oh my. Yo, kinda nasty with it. Ooh. Oh no, don't hit us with it. Oh my. Ain't no way they just put a police siren. Okay, that song kind of went hard. Now it's time to fully die! It was nice knowing you. There's no way I'm living past this. At least I get to groove out to a jammy-ass beat before I die. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, goodbye. I just started mashing at the end, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Okay, thank God. I thought it was gonna make me individually do that. It's gonna make me do this individually, isn't it? Oh no. Yeah, huh. Oh yeah, these are the previous ones. So hang on, I can just... Oh, what? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh. Oh, okay. Hey. Stop! Stop! How do I go back? Jesus. I'm gonna make myself die. I hope you know this. Bro, I swear down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna die by my own track. I hope you know this. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh, why do I hate myself? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me go. Let me go. Wait, there's people who... You know what? Sure. Someone's random music. Yo, you evil. Whoever this is, you evil. What the f... Oh, you... Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, that... Okay. Well, that, yeah, that... Yeah. Ha ha ha. Why? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Jesus Lord Age. Alright, well, actually... Damn, that sucks. I can't. Crap. I can't. But... I can't. Laffy, crappy, taffy. Alright, well...
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
I bet you weren't expecting that. I can bet you $20 you were not expecting that. Hey, is there anyone in particular you'd like to hear voice from? Here, let me. Any one of these characters, although it would be preferable. Actually, yeah, let me. This is better. Yeah. And pick any. Okay. Who's funny? You know what?
You want me to introduce myself? I've gone by many names and titles during my journey. Although each one is more eminent than any ordinary mortal can imagine, they're all just water under the bridge to me now. Call me whatever you like. Go ahead. Let me see what you can come up with. Don't disappoint me. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request. You're so happy just to see the sun again. How childish. How irritating. Fundamentally speaking, there's little difference between snow and rain, yet people lavish praise only upon the former. Fate can be truly arbitrary. A simple breeze like this, even you can conjure it, right? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. The sun's already in your eyes. Don't tell me you actually thought I'd wake you up like that. I have no need for food. Save me the trouble and take care of yourself and that small thing floating next to you. Finally, another boring day is drawing to a close. What? Can't fall asleep with me around? A puppet consumed by a raging fire will leave behind ashes. As for what will emerge from them, I'll leave that kind of thing to fate. Obsessing over something that's destined to be ever out of one's reach is just a waste of time. I have more important things to attend to at the moment. So, you're still stewing over our run-ins from before. Well, what are you going to do about it? Take your time. I'm in no hurry. I'll never be one of the good guys. I'm just here to pay my dues after what you've done for me. But what about you? Shouldn't you come up with some excuse for our meetings? If one of your friends mistakes you for collaborating with the enemy, you're on your own. Although the idea of divine favor makes me a little ill, I'm not going to be picky about a new source of power. You think there's some kind of meaning behind the element of animo? Why did that thought even occur to you? The gods aren't guided by any kind of rationality or moral compass. Haven't I shown that to you already? I've got nothing. Ask me anything if you want. If a question is interesting enough, I may give you an answer. Look, the birds are showing off their plumage. The squirrels are busy hoarding food, and humans are laboring for their livelihoods. Truly, simple animals don't need anything complicated to be fulfilled. While I still had value as a pawn, she might have had other reasons to keep me alive. It's certainly possible that it was because she's wise or benevolent, or happened to see a hint of loneliness within me. You think I'm trying to think the worst of her? Did you really expect anything else? In case you've forgotten, I'm no saint. She completely neglected her own creation, and to add insult to injury, she said it was because she couldn't bring herself to intervene in my fate. Everyone praises her for her kindness and benevolence. But they forget that love is also a form of sin. What if she's just trying to compensate for something? The Jester is a survivor of Conria. Besides that singular fact, I know very little about him, and never had any kind of close association with him. He seems to want something from me, though. In the past, he assigned to me many important tasks, including a number of trips to the Abyss. The ever-righteous captain, the brave and fearless captain, the nigh-invincible captain. Even my mechanical ears demand maintenance after listening to so many compliments from the members of the Fatui. Don't you think that possessing absolute righteousness is actually a latent danger? And that's without taking his great personal strength into account. It's a pity that Lesser Lord Kusanali already forced him to erase so many of his segments. The joy I would have derived from slicing them apart, one by one. Let me ask. What should you do if you were to encounter a damsel who is oblivious and innocent at any given time, and unconcerned and unfeeling in any given situation? If it were me, I could at least challenge her to a fight. But if it were you, with your conscience, I would stay away from her, a wolf in sheep's clothing. To exert a higher level of control over people, she puts on a graceful and cordial front. Most of those who have seen her true crazy self have gone poof. Only someone as dense as Child would think the rooster is looking after him and his family out of the goodness of his heart. Although the mayor has indeed done a number of things for their benefit, anyone with a brain would be able to tell that the underlying meaning is, your entire family is in my hands. She has a terrible personality and cares for nothing outside of her own research. But even with that amount of dedication, she still produced a copious amount of garbage and could only secure a ranking that's still one whole place beneath my own. How pitiful. Oh, the 9th rank guy. He's obsessed with the idea of fair exchange, to the point of wanting to overthrow the natural imbalance between gods and humans. But I guess it's just how ordinary mortals are like. It's easy for them to come up with pointless delusions. Honestly, it's nothing worth writing home about. Just like how there's also nothing impressive about his abilities or choice of partner. Anyone who chooses to work closely with a doctor is sure to meet a nasty end. He's simple of mind and not that strong of body. Naming him to the lowest ranked seat lowered the Harbinger's collective prestige. Thankfully, I'm no longer part of that group. Nothing remained in her ashes. I have no interest in those who have lost their future. A smooth-talking yokai. Though she pretends to care about humans to gain the favor of her god, all she seeks are entertaining ways to pass her time. You speak of the descendant of the Kaitahara clan? Then isn't he... Wait, he also possesses an animo vision? And even managed to take on the Raiden Shogun's Musa no Hirotachi? You want to learn more about me? How ridiculous. Don't you know that's only asking for trouble? Oh, I'm well aware that many people will want to seek me out and settle the grudges they've built against me in my past life. Fine by me. Come one, come all, I say. As a matter of fact, I'm somewhat looking forward to it. I once thought that deification would allow me to get rid of all my pointless emotions, but I've since abandoned that view. Anger, whether it be from others or myself, is too convenient and useful as a tool. How can some people just never become angry? I find that impossible to even imagine. Do they just not have a single mean bone in their bodies? When I entered Irminsul, there was only one thought in my mind. I wish I'd never been born at all. Irminsul responded to my wish, but didn't bring me the outcome I desired. The fate of this world hasn't changed a single bit when it comes to playing cruel tricks on its prisoners. You and I have crossed paths in the past, but our journeys will eventually diverge. Who knows what will happen next? Let's just wait and see. Hobbies? Those are for idle bodies who have the free time to think about such things. Do I look like I have any interest in distractions? I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of you, so I can go commit atrocities. Wait, did you think I was being serious? Do you have some tea? The more bitter, the better. It leaves the most fascinating aftertaste. I'm no fan of Dongo, or any other sticky sweets that make me feel like my teeth are fusing together. Keep them to yourself. It's okay. Guess this is one of the few things you're good at. Not bad. You actually made something edible. You want to poison me? Are you so dumb as to have forgotten that I'm not human? Give me your hand. There's no need to be nervous. I'm just taking you to a vantage point. How is it? The scenery here should be quite breathtaking. There's no need to thank me. I see little point in it. I can see the great deal of effort you put forth. The wind is blowing this way. What did you do? You aren't worried about making me more powerful? All right. Although I can be of help to you, seeing me as an ally is still a dangerous endeavor. I hope you understand what you're doing. If you still insist on continuing down this path, then let me lead the way. The wind rises. Behold! Squall and fury. Unsightly insects. Wretched vermin. Cry louder. Bow your head. Know your place. You dare to gaze upon me? Surge forth. Upon the gale. Too slow. Quit following me. Unnecessary. You even want this? Take it and have fun. I'm used to this. Nothing worth mentioning. Why are you even here? Worthless as expected. Falling into the abyss. Everything was futile. The price for my sins. That's far enough. How amusing. You're dead. You're dead. I'll have you beg for mercy. Prepare yourself for punishment. What do you want from me? This had better be important. Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
And there we go. Why did I do that? I don't know. That is 20-something minutes that we're never going to get back. Congratulations. Woohoo. You happy that you experienced that? Eh? Is the joy just seeping through you? Oh yeah. And hey, we got all this, you know, you want to turn this into an audiobook? You want to No. Oh, what? You don't want me to read all of this? You don't want all of this? Huh? You don't want all, no? No, it's just all this text, every single one of the words just pouring into your ears without any mercy. Just having to have the entire, like, 40 to 50 minutes of me, well, it probably wouldn't be that long, but you know, no, you don't, no, you really don't want to, no, down. No. Okay. I wonder.
Coming to be.
Okay. Bro, your feet are literally touching the ground.
Solidify!
Illusion shattered.
Live! Feel this ancient power. Laid bare.
I will have order. Gather!
This is where you fall.
Coming to be.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Yeah, well, that was pretty easy. Poggers. Alright, well,
Grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. So, yeah.